Right there we got some frozen duck heads, a chicken foot, and beef trachea. Right here we got the two channel OGs, Kurgan and Lobo. This food was a gift from one of our subscribers, Joker James, and this is going to be a mukbang video. Here you go, Kurgan. Lobo. Lobo's going for the beef trachea first. No, maybe not. Kurgan over here is the beef trachea. Lobo's chewing on a duck head. As I always say, I like to pet and handle my dogs when they're eating, especially when they have a high value food item like this. It keeps them from being food aggressive. Raw poultry bones are perfectly fine for dogs. It's only cooked bones that are dangerous. Cooking the bone changes the consistency of the bone, makes it brittle, indigestible, and prone to both obstructions and perforations of the bowel. I want to move that acorn so it doesn't get in your mouth. Duck heads have both brains and eyes in them, so they're full of organ meat. See, Lobo's doing good after his surgery. Let's see, Mr. Kurgan. Kurgan's still blowing his coat. It's a never-ending battle. I just brushed a ton of hair off him. You can see that in the kennel there. Still got a ton left to go. Kurgan's 9 years old, and Lobo turned 11. Again, this food was gifted to us by our subscriber Joker James from mypetcarnivore.com. Lobo's working on his beef trachea. Nice burp. I hate this time of year. We get all these hornets and wasps that like meat in August and September. They really suck if you have a barbecue right now. Some of my dogs eat them, like Honey Badger and Lulu and Ryuk also. They'll just snap and eat them. They don't care if they get stung or not. My other dogs just ignore them. Nice thing about living in Minnesota, though, is we don't have bugs for about 6 months out of the year because it's just too cold. And none of the ants here in this state have stingers. Kurgan's now working on a duck head. If you have an older dog, you see that chicken foot in there? Those are packed full of glucosamine, and they're good for older dogs. You know, instead of giving them arthritis medication and that, you can feed them a couple of chicken feet every day. Again, you can see Kurgan's blowing his coat. I just brushed all that hair off him. And there's more to go. Lobo pulling out another duck head to eat. They each got 4 duck heads, a chicken foot, and a beef trachea. Knock that away from that acorn so it doesn't stick to it. See, even at 11 years old, he is no problem powering through that duck skull there. Dogs that are fed a raw diet their whole life have a much stronger jaw than those who just eat kibble, for obvious reasons. I mean, look at all the exercise he gets every meal he eats. All the chewing. That's the kind of oral stimulation that dogs are meant to have and that they need, and that's why so many dogs that are fed a kibble diet end up being destructive and chewing on stuff and that, because they're not getting this outlet for their chewing every time they eat. Again, these guys every day since they've been puppies have been powering through raw meaty bones like this. It gives them incredibly strong jaws compared to a kibble-fed dog. You know, even if you're giving your dog a Kong or other kind of chew toys, they still aren't getting the same kind of oral stimulation that they get powering through these bones. big skull there. Get them both in one shot. And he's chewing through that chicken foot there. I want to say a sincere thanks again to everybody who helped donate to Lobo's GoFundMe for his 2 surgeries. At the end of January, he had a FHO surgery on his hip, a femoral head ostomy, and he also had to have a testicle removed. And he's been doing great ever since. Thank you. That's his pet me face. He's like, you're not done that easily. No, 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 no. You can't have Lobo's food. Go on. Go on. Go on. He's like, I just want to see what he's eating. Lobo has a low food drive, so Lobo will just let another dog off and come up and take their food, and I don't allow that just because he's an old guy, so Kurgan's got to eat what he has. Come on, Kurgan. Eat your food. Yeah, I know. No. That's just, come on, Dad. He's trying to fake me out by getting me to pet him, and then he wants to wander over there. I know these guys pretty well. All right, go on. Eat your food. Thank you. It's like, damn it, Dad. I bet Lobo's food would have tasted better just because it was his. Yeah, it's funny when you're around these guys every day, you know exactly what they're thinking. And they know exactly what I'm thinking. Sometimes I think they know what I'm thinking more than I know what they're thinking. Thing there is part of the beak, outer shell of it. Almost looks like a fingernail. Yes. Not now. Eat your food. I'm not going to pet you right now. No, absolutely not. Go on, no. And he wants to come over and... No. This is Lobo's. No. Come on, Dad. Please. He's still got a chicken foot and a duck head over there. Lobo's got his trachea in his duck head. But you see how I handle that situation. If you have a couple of dogs and one of your dogs might be a little more dominant or have a higher food drive and the other dog might not defend their food, you know, that's how I handle that. I just don't tolerate the other dog coming and taking his stuff, you know. Now when I have all my dogs out here in a group and it's not Lobo, again, Lobo has a super low food drive, I'll let the dogs play and interact, and you see that, and they'll play musical foods and stuff. But with Lobo, Kurgan will just, oh great, Kurgan's taking a dump behind the stump. With Lobo, Kurgan will just take his piece and Lobo will walk away. So again, Lobo would rather play with a ball than food, which you can see in many of my videos. I have a female in heat right now, so Kurgan's walking around licking where they pee and smelling everything. If you're wondering what he's doing in the background there. Badge and Ulu were out here before I let these guys off to eat. Yeah, everybody knows you were here. Now again, because my girls are in heat, Kurgan might not even finish his duck head and chicken foot over there, because often when my girls are in heat, the boys only eat about half as much food often, just because they got loving on the mind. Yes, I got a bunch of brushing I gotta do later on him. Seems like a never-ending chore. As soon as I get it all brushed off of them, in another month or two, it seems like they're blowing it again. My dogs don't all blow their coat at the same time, so that's kind of the case. It seems like I get one done and another one starts. Now you can see what a workout Lobo's getting just eating that beef trachea. Duck head left. No, Kurgan. You have one over here. There you go. Yeah, no. You can't have Lobos. Let him have his. I know. No. Good boy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this mukbang video. I'd like to give a thanks again to Joker James for the wonderful food for him. Again, check out mypetcarnivore.com. Great place to get some kind of hard to find items you won't be able to get at a grocery store for your dog. And I got Kurgan being a cat rubbing all over me. Bye from Lobo, Kurgan. See ya. Kurgan came back over and is finishing off his stuff. Lobo's done. Kurgan eating up his chicken foot. See ya. Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.